Hello my friends, and welcome to our final episode of the Somnium Files. My name is FlightlessBird, this is our story-based gaming channel, and we just completed the game. But there's still more to seemingly get. For one, I would like to get all these items from the Somniums. So that's what we're going to do. One other thing we're going to do is, of course, choose the opposite choice on if we should pull the trigger. So that's where we're going to start. And then I'm going to go around, get all this Somnium stuff, and then we'll look through the guide. If I don't have the complete the complete middle section, I may not go back and try to find all of those items. I don't really care much about getting the platinum. I just care about trying to get the most of the story. Well, let's begin with that, shall we? Pull the trigger.
I can't hit him at this range. I can't aim with one eye.
Keep trying to pull the trigger.
If only Ibu was here, I could take him out with her assist gauge.
Don't give up.
Damn it! My limbs are weak. Is it the sedative? It's no good. I can't get him in my sights. If I pull the trigger now, I've only got one shot. If I miss, it's all over. This gun is a bolt-action rifle. If I fire and miss, he'll have enough time while I'm pulling back the lever too. I can't miss. Hitomi's life is on the line.
Don't miss.
How can I make this shot?
Come on, you can do it.
Even if I don't take the shot, Hitomi's still in danger. I have no choice. Please hit him.
There we go. I watched as a bullet sliced through Sato's cheek and buried itself in the back wall with a bang. In the next moment, that don't look good. I heard a click and the sound of my mind shattering. So apparently that's the last bad end you can get, with the idea that you miss your shot. Hitomi gets her head blown off and you can't handle it. So you basically give up at that point. All right, time to go find all the items that we missed. I'll see you on the when we find them. All right, so the first Somnium file that we missed was in the route Sinking in the Pain. And here it is on one of the benches before you enter into the choice of left or right, which is the photo or the balloons, I think it was. Either way.
What is this?
So there's Mizuki B. On to the next sink. So this one, Sinking in the Swain, is a little bit trickier because I remember looking at this thinking it had to be with something involving this panel here, because I can see the item there. But in actuality, what you have to do is you have to run all the way back here and then run through this gap here. And then, boom, there's the item.
What?
So yeah, I probably would have never found that. It doesn't look like you can run back here, but you can. Sinking in the Sustain. The item is hidden under the table with the eye here. After, or I should say before you go to the Odoroki Man stickers over here. It's kind of easy to miss because you just access the envelope and you're kind of looking this way. And so what you do is you run around this way to go here. But the item is actually back, tucked away in this corner.
What?
So this is the one I missed in the Sinking in the Captain. After you lift the fridge, the pot comes up. And then you do this weird thing with the pot where you turn it up. And you see the creepy Adora rabbit.
Are you doing this? Stop!
Or the Adder rabbit.
Please! What do you want?
It kind of rises from the pot. And then what you have to do is you have to turn around.
You have less than 1 minute. You have to hurry.
And there's the item where the...
Wonder what this is.
This is where the Adder Rabbit used to be. So the game is trying to give you a clue. Go check where the Adder Rabbit is. What we did was we just went from here to here, and we completed the Somnium without realizing the item was over there. So sticking in the villain, I'm pretty sure I got this item at one point, but I may have restarted the Somnium and I lost it. But the item is just directly across from Warehouse C, and it's actually kind of easy to get.
What?
I mean, it's just sticking out here in the water, nothing complicated. You just have to sort of go around because you don't actually use the crane. So since you don't use the crane, you go to Warehouse D at this point. It's easy to miss this spot. Okay, so we already got this item, but I want to point it out. In sinking in the main, you can either believe Iris or don't believe Iris. If you don't believe Iris, you get like an alternative path. And then here in Golden Yokocho past the car, in this shrine is the secret item. Like I said, we got this on our playthrough. I just wanted to point out that in order to get this item, you actually have to disbelieve Iris in order to open up this item. So sinking in the chain, which is a reverse sink. So after you come into this room and you get the pool of blood, it's actually pretty deceptive because over here there's a hook with a ball on it. And over here there's also a hook. But if you get closer, you realize the eye appears...
What?
Right underneath the hook. Dream documentation duty, CEO. So I think that means we gotten all of the album? Nope. We're still missing a few. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some research to figure out how to get these items. So I found out what those A's are in the file menu here. And those are, you got to complete the Somnium with extra time on the clock. So if there's 30 seconds on the clock and your final action takes 60 seconds, you need to complete it in 29 seconds. So that's why we're missing so many A's. I'm not really sure what this one is yet. I'll get to that one eventually. But Boss A, which is what we're doing now, which is sinking in the refrain. This puzzle has probably been the most difficult because at the end you need 2 ones. And every single time I've come into this area, I've only had 1 1. So therefore I'll do that. But then when I go to open the door, I never have enough time. Even if I use a 1/3 or 1/10 or whatever, I'm always like short. So you need to have that second one there in order to get the item. And now what should happen is we should get Boss A here, or Day 5 Boss A. Let's see. And... there it is. Day 5 Boss A. So that's what you basically have to do to get all the A items. So I'm gonna go try to get those, run through all the Somniums again. So this one had to be one of the most, I think, challenging one of them all. Was the last one I need to figure out a way to get another 1 second. This one you need basically perfect movement because timings won't help you here. You need to do everything in a precise way and move in an exact way and get to this hole before 120 seconds. Now I'm pretty sure I could be wrong with that, but I tried to look up guides online on how to do this one, and basically this is the only thing I found, which is get to this hole in 120 seconds. And like I said, a lot of it is just very precise movement. Getting to this hole, there's like a tree that you have to pass, and you have to pass it on the left side. If you pass it on the right side, you're gonna get stuck, and you're not gonna get here in time. So this one took me about 3 or 4 tries, and about 30 to 40 minutes, because this one was really, really hard to do. All right, so we got the trophy there. I still don't know how to get this final one, but I'm gonna go look it up, and I'll see you guys in a second. Well, apparently there's nothing to look up. I went to the log, and the last one was just album completed, which is kind of cool. So let's go look at some of these pictures that we missed. Mizuki B. We have Aiba. Instead of a horse, it's Aiba. Of course it's Aiba. That is amazing. And then oh wow. The beauty of this artwork is just sensational. Look at that. That's amazing. Oda B. Aww, Oda's been squished under the oil drum. Looks like a cartoon character. And of course, Ota would have his favorite place to be with all the mermaids. Once again, just beautiful artwork though. Absolutely amazing. Miami A? Oda drink. I'm sorry, Aiba drinking a beer. Oh, that's just... Aiba's something else, let me tell you. She's amazing. Some concept art. Looks really cool. I love the glasses. Glasses are just amazing with the flowery skirt. Or not skirt, cook apron. That's the right word. Now we have the dad and the mom and young Ota. Aww. So weird looking at the family because of the artistic differences between his dad and his mom and the son. Miyomi B? Aww, happy birthday! Look at Ota. Ah, not Ota, Aiba. Why do I keep saying that? I got Ota on the brain for some reason. I don't know why. Little Aiba on the cake. So cute. And then we have... These are all the Odoroki Man chocolate things that you got? I guess these are the cards that you get inside the packs. Huh. Date A? Aww. Yeah, Date carrying Aiba. And in the Somnium, I believe it was Date carrying Mizuki. So... Oh. Shoko's concepts art. I don't know. I didn't like the glasses. I like her just without them. The glasses, while they work on Mayumi, on Shoko, they're just a little too popping, I think. It's like they draw way too many attention to them. And then Renju looks stylish. I don't know what happened to his left hand, his left arm in that middle picture, but absolutely stylish. Date B? Aww. Aiba's been pinned to the board and look how sad she looks. Aww. And then concept art of Adarabbit. Aww. Adarabbit is adorable. Look over to the right. I like the final version compared to the ones on the right. It definitely looks a lot better. Boss A? What are you doing? Aiba's pile driving a mannequin. She's seen way too much Doctor Who apparently, at least the first episode. And we have concept art for Boss. Boss has always looked stylish. Look at that. No matter what picture you're using, she looks cool. So B? Aww. This is even more sad than being pinned to the wall. I'm sorry, Aiba. Ooh. Concept art of the sync machine. Very cool. I really wish I could read Japanese so I could like translate for you what that meant. But you know, looking at the pictures is still pretty neat. And here we have the apparel that goes into the your eye, or the nanomachines go into your eye, I should say. This is the blue one, not the red one. Iris A? Aiba looks like she's playing Metal Gear Solid inside of Iris's Somnium. And concept art from Mama. Ah, she looks good. Looks good. No bonito, but you know, still stylish. Hitomi A? Aww, Aiba's asleep under the tree. That scene reminds me of the scene from The New Mutants, where the little girl runs away and hides in a tree at the beginning. And then we have concept art for Hitomi and her necklace. Again, they seem to not draw left arms in these, but that's cool. She looks kind of sad in these pictures, though. Saito A. Oh, look at that! Big thumbs up from Aiba swinging from the chain. Very cool. And here is concept art for Aiba. She looks really good. I mean, that middle picture, which one is it? All the way to the right. It's the second picture from the right at the top when she's looking at you. That looks amazing. Absolutely styling. And then you can see her, like, veins and stuff on the bottom middle. She looks really, really nice. Amazing artwork. The entire game by Spike Chunsoft. Aww. And of course the concept art of Aiba as a plushie. I want a plushie Aiba, seriously. She is so adorable. Ah, so neat. And then we have, whoa. That's a very different look by both of them. Maybe a early concept art. Kind of glad they changed it. Especially with the Aiba plushie. She looks kind of scared in that. Saito B? Oh. Aiba's using the machine. Oh, that's great. Oh, can you imagine how much fun they must have had to like draw these Aiba scenes? And then we got Saito B. Once again, just beautiful artwork. Look at the lightning streaked in the background. The mixture of colors, the red and the gray. Ah, it just looks so nice. Absolutely amazing. And then the album complete. Album completed! Yay! That's really cool. We got both versions of Aiba. We're in the... Oh, it looks like there's... Yeah, if you look carefully, there's pictures from all the other albums in the background there. Really, really cool. I'm glad we did this. Now, I did not get all the appendixes. Let's see how many I'm missing. I'm missing 19, 37, 65, 103, 105, 116, 121, 123, and 129. So I'm missing about 10. I'm gonna go online and see if I can find a guide on how to get these. And if I can find a guide, we'll get them. If I can't, then we'll call it a day. I'll be right back. So I noticed a few of these I was missing because you remember way back when we did the dice roll? There were two spots that we didn't go to yet, the Monteshi Tadayan and Talent Agent's Lemnis Gate. So let's start here by going to those two locations, and then we'll see how much of the appendix we can fill in.
Yep.
Oops, didn't mean to do that, sorry. Hello, welcome.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Otis' friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Okay. As always, we'll look around really fast to see if... I just missed a dialogue. Ah, I'm sorry about that.
Hey, Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
No, I truly apologize about...
oh, it's Nasubo from that band Magnusfield.
I'm so used to
I have
holding...
no idea who that is.
Stop with the auto. Thank you. I'm so used to holding the auto button to go through all the syncs as fast as I can because I had to run through like so many syncs that it's like habit now. So I just gotta not press the R2 button. Counter, menu.
Kuroda Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant?
What's wrong with that? I have no idea because I have no idea what the food is. I see the kitchen area past the counter.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says fermented Mayumi juice.
Fermented Mayumi juice. So she makes her own juice. That's pretty impressive. Looks like a refrigerator. Swinging door?
Singing door.
A singing door.
A swinging door.
Ah, photo. Alright.
It looks like a chocolate button with legs.
It looks like a chair.
Chocolate button with legs. I always loved how this game can make me laugh.
Oh, look. There's chairs for you, Mizuki.
Oh!
Oh, look, I'm gonna break your ribs.
These two are so cute together. A low table.
A riddle. What is the difference between a cushion and you, Date?
Well, it's good to know that we get a riddle from Iva in our final episode.
I don't know. What?
Nothing. You're both soft and get thrown around.
Wow.
That wasn't bad. You're getting better with the jokes.
I don't think she was joking. Ah. I'm gonna miss this game. I'm seriously gonna miss this game a lot. This game has just brought so much joy to me and
Hands off those hands.
a lot of other people, I'm sure.
Just kidding.
Didn't she say the same thing yesterday?
She did.
First indication of the dementia. Not unlike Mayumi, yeah. It's good to know that she was able to get some help, though. I mean, not a cure, but, you know, some help. Beer cases. Sliding door. Did I get everything? Oh, I forgot the bucket.
Man, I really want to put that bucket on your head and smack it with a mop
Oh,
handle.
wow.
Why?
This would be fun. It's a mop. Let's see. I think that's everything. Mizuki is standing next to me. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Cool. Mayumi is standing on the other side of the counter. Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon.
It's kind of tragic once you
He
know.
always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
It's kind of sad. Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter, too.
Whoa! A, I'm not, and B, I'm... maybe. Not sure. Date, are you a cougar hunter?
I am neither of those things.
Okay, that's what I thought. Is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not done yet, though. Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Okay. Let's check out the other area, Lemnis Gate. And I can't believe my dice roll ended up hitting a 3 on this one. And we ended up skipping these two scenes. Ah. It happens. It happens. Try to do something fun and unique.
What? Hey there, handsome.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Look at her face.
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Oh, the receptionist. What was that?
Captain, enemy vessel, 3 clicks.
I believe you are thinking of sonar.
And I love the little word plays. I mean, how much fun do you think they had making this game just with all the different word plays? Come on, Iva, say something. I want to hear you say something about planes one more time.
Date, look! A cricket!
Yes! Yes! She's so adorable. Iva has a strange fascination with insects. Oh, so good. A monitor, there's nothing on it. A lot of magazines on the rack featured how to draw cute anime girls. I think I'll give that a look.
That's a high stool.
Why are you always thinking about high school?
I said stool.
High table. Vending machine full of drinks. A door.
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas!
Who?
Apparently this is Dark Zone Kalamas. Lemnis Gates. There's an abstract display painting on the wall.
This painting is called Hawaiian Dishes and Dark Demons.
Which part is supposed to be a dish and which part is supposed to be a demon?
That's why it's abstract, Date. There's an incomprehensible abstract painting. I love that. So good. A reception desk. Mizuki's sitting next to me. Do you know the receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
We do not party.
Hey.
Who hired this woman? All the dots.
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Do you happen to see Ota here?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Oh, good. What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over. We might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man. So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
I got her face.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto.
All the dots.
But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Hey, gotta hand it to her. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Ace? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
For sure.
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. As a receptionist. The sentence keeps getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Mizuki is staying next to me. Is that everything here? Yeah, I guess so.
Mizuki, staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Alright, so we took care of this. Let's go ahead and check our appendix now. We have a lot more just opened up. Great. Number 37 is our next target, which is the Hippocampus. All right, let me go there. Okay, so for this one, I had to click on the rookie cigarette.
I've got it. It was a rookie. I am absolutely sure it was a rookie.
Do you have the brain of a hippopotamus? Get it together, Date.
Let's click on the other ones. It's not a rookie?
Rombaros?
No, it was not a Rombaro.
Wait a minute. You said it wasn't a Rombaro?
Yes.
Does that mean you know the correct answer?
All the dots.
You know, don't you?
All the dots.
So you're testing me. You are really unlikable sometimes.
Just hurry up and choose the correct cigarette.
So I wasn't smoking a Rombaro.
Llamas?
You do not sound confident.
Yeah, you're right. Let me think.
It wasn't a llama. Okay, so that was... let's see. That was 37. Looks like we also got 41 from that. Flip to page 65. 65 is called Sunpoke. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm using the Steam Community's website in order to look these up. So we need to go to Cast AI. Be right there. So in the epilogue, we had to check the Sunfish Pocket sign. The store's signboard, it says Sunfish Pocket. Wait a minute, if your angel letters are Sunfish Pocket, yeah, you get Spike Chunsoft, I know. May Cafe Sunfish Pocket, check sign. Was that it? I didn't mean to hit the flowchart. I just found that you can hit L1 and R1 to cycle between these. Yeah, I know, I'm a little bit slow. Yeah, there we go, Sunpoke. The abbreviation is Sunfish Pocket, the main cafe. There are actually a few species of fish referred to as sunfish, but Sunfish Pocket features the saltwater version. By the way, Sunfish Pocket is an anagram of Spike Chunsoft. Yes, it is. I didn't mean to read that yet. I want to read them all at once, but that just got me interested on why that one showed up. Okay, so 103 is Bastet in DAKKAI, the sink control room. Okay, so this one's a bit interesting because you have to find pewter in the locker, but then you actually have to turn, which you're probably not thinking of, and I don't think I was thinking of it. You actually have to turn to Iris here and talk to her. Iris is standing there. What's that cat on your waist?
I've always wondered this. The cat on your waist. What is that?
Oh, this? It's Bastet.
Bastet?
A cat goddess. Why are you asking me now?
That's a good point. Reassure her.
Sorry you had to see this.
It's fine.
Don't worry. I won't kill him.
Then can I leave?
No.
Sure. If you don't mind me breaking every one of your fingers.
You should do that anyway.
Then I'd rather not.
Introduce Peter.
This is Pewter.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
This is so awkward.
Hello. I'll have to give you my card later. I have a feeling that if I reached to my pocket, I would get my head blown off.
You would be correct. Okay. Why do I keep going to the flowchart first? I gotta look at the files and then I gotta go to the flowchart. Okay, let's see here. So we got Bastet, which was 103. So now I need to go to 116. We're getting these checked off, you guys. Won't be long now. Although the sad thing is, the more we check off, the closer we get to the end of this playthrough. But all good things must end. Bolt action. Hack HA. Hack AI. Kabasaki District. Abandoned warehouse second time. Check the Hitomi. Then pick pull the trigger 5 times. We didn't do that? Alright, be right there. Okay, I know what this is. When I went to do this story sequence, I loaded the game instead of going to the spot in our investigative report. So we've already done this scene. It's just by loading the game and then loading the game again, it didn't save. So I'm gonna go take care of this one real quick and then we'll get the next one. Okay, so when this is all over, it's kind of poetic. in a way that our final appendix should be this one. But we had to choose the bottom one. Let's go get some unagi.
I remember you saying how you liked watching the eels get prepared for cooking. How they pin the head to the board and the shaft is wriggling around.
Date.
That time honestly didn't mean to sound dirty. Oops. I should watch my mouth around Mizuki.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Okay, so did that get us the thing? What were we missing? We're missing 123. Yep, that got us 123. Alright, so is that everything? Did I miss anything? Let's take one last look, shall we? We'll just go down the list and look these over. The mystery of the prototype sync machine. 6 years ago, a prototype version of the sync machine was stolen. Boss knew that Saito was the one who stole it, but without knowing where it was taken, she could not retrieve it. Falco in Saito's body lost his memory, and Saito in Rohan's body was crippled, so Tsujima was not even aware of the machine's existence. During this time, MPD received reliable intel that the machine had been scrapped and the parts had been sold overseas on the black market. This report was of course false, but the MPD, perhaps being bribed, decided not to pursue the issue any further. It was eventually rediscovered in the abandoned chemical plant. Okay? Sec. Slang for second, usually not literally a second. If I told my bosses that a script would be ready in a sec, I would get scolded. Epilogue timing. The epilogue is meant to take place in February, 3 months after the events of the main game. This would technically mean that Falco lost his memory 7 years ago, yet in the epilogue this incident is still referred to as taking place 6 years ago. Why? Because I used 6 years ago so often in the game. I thought it would be really confusing if everyone started saying 7 years ago. But seriously, in the epilogue, Falco lost his memory 6 years and 3 months ago. I said it would sound too clunky to be that specific, so 6 years ago is what we went with. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Hippocampus, a region of the temporal lobe in the cerebral cortex that is involved in the process of memory, has nothing to do with hippos. Spider crab, a species of marine crab that lives in the waters of Japan. Blah blah blah. The rest of the description is boring, so I'm gonna tell a joke. What happens if you flip a spider crab? You get a crab spider. That's what you thought, right? Sorry, wrong. I'll explain why in the entry for capsaicin, so look forward to that. Capsaicin, a pungent ingredient common in peppers. Irritant sprays such as pepper spray uses chemical. Okay, but on to why you're really here. The real answer is it doesn't matter. Spider crabs can't do flips. Okay, that page is complete. I'm checking to make sure I haven't missed anything. The woman in So's Somnium. On day 3, Date and Aiba witnessed a girl being stabbed in the back multiple times in So's Somnium. The assailant was Saito, meaning that the girl being stabbed was Monica Awai. But why did she look exactly like Iris? You know, I noticed that because of the jack and everything in the A. Right before the sync, So was shown a picture of Iris during his interrogation. Iris looked so similar to her mother that the image would become stuck in his mind. Hence, Iris showed up in So's Somnium. It's so cool. That's one of those things that you wouldn't know unless you actually read these. Very cool. Bastet. The goddess from Egyptian mythology, typically depicted with a cat's head, sometimes seen as the other half of the Alinist goddess Sekhmet. Associated with the eye Ra, she is also regarded as a symbol of fertility, sexual love, music, and dancing. Wee Party. In Japan, a youth subculture exists known as Paripi, a portmanteau of party people. Typically describes young men and women who frequent dance clubs and parties. The Paripi subculture also features its own distinguishing slang. Mystery of Hitomi's visits to number 89. Hitomi visited Fuchu prison multiple times to visit Falco, number 89. However, Rohan Kimikura was in the body of Falco at the time. Did Rohan tell Hitomi that he was not Falco? Well, of course he did at first. Hitomi didn't take it seriously, thinking it was making up a story in an attempt to cut ties with her. She did have her doubts, but who would believe that a different person's personality was in his body? Despite repeated attempts, Rohan never convinced Hitomi of his story. Oh, okay. As time went on, Rohan gave up trying to explain, figuring that she would never believe him. He decided to live as prisoner number 89 for the rest of his life. Whenever Hitomi came to visit, he would just sit quietly and listen to her. Hitomi eventually stopped bringing up the past entirely, instead talked about recent things that happened in her life. Bolt action. A firearm mechanism in which ammunition is discharged and loaded by manually operating the breech near the stock end of the barrel. This action is necessary every time a bolt is fired, resulting in a slower rate of fire. Investigation expenditures. An investigation budget is normally supposed to be closely regulated and well documented. However, sometimes an expenditure can be submitted without describing what it's being used for or exactly what it is. This is typically used for bribes or anything meant to be untraceable. The boss must have dirt on someone at HQ because she uses this tactic frequently. I cannot even. A slang phrase that intentionally excludes verbs, usually used to express bewilderment or stress. Miyuchi Spike. Because eels are slimy and difficult to handle, this tool is used to pin an eel to the cutting board by penetrating the area near the head, similar to an ice pick or awl. Okay. Reload. The act of loading a new bullet in a firearm. And that is it completed. So we have the album completed, the appendix completed, and the purses completed. I believe there's nothing left for us to do. I mean, I think there's a few trophies out there that I haven't gotten, but for the most part, we're done. This is it. This is the final hurrah, so to speak. I want to say thank you to everyone so very much for being a part of everything in this channel. I love you guys greatly. This video actually took me 2.5 hours. Whew, 2.5 hours to go through all those Somniums and to look everything up. So I hope you enjoyed this little, I don't even know if this is gonna be a little video based on how long this take me to make, but I'm gonna edit most of it. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll have Your Turn to Die coming up next, and as I said, even if the game is not complete yet, we will complete it once it does get finalized. Don't worry about that. It'll probably be a couple days though. Normally I like to take a couple day break in between games, just so that I feel refreshed and am ready to dive right in. So expect Your Turn to Die no later than Saturday. I hope to have it up before then, but like I said, no later than Saturday for the first video. I love you guys greatly. Thank you again, and until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.